Alright, and we are back with a brand new episode of Paranormasight. So, just a quick little recap. We find out that, oh shoot, what's her name again? That one girl didn't die. She might still very much be alive, and that she's a curse bearer. And now, we are kind of closer to maybe who started the whole thing. Turns out it's Hihaku Soaps. Should have seen that coming. But I digress. Okay, like I said, it was a quick recap. Let's continue. We're gonna play with Richard. Sorry, I mean Haru. But it's mainly Richard. He's the one doing most of the talking. Haru is just... she's losing her mind. In further news, today the body of an adult male was discovered in the residence of one Toshiko Shirashi around noon. The man identified as Kankichiro Iwa is said to have been in a relationship with Toshiko. He was unemployed at this time of death. While further investigations are still underway, it's suspected that his death is connected to the recent serial killings in Honjo. Evidence on the scene may also implicate Mr. Iwa in the unsolved child abduction and murder case from last year. Well, ma'am, it seems like we've managed to settle one part of the kidnapping case for now. Let's begin discussing our next steps. Right. Judging by the official announcement, it seems what Iwa wrote is likely true. With both the kidnapper and his young accomplice dead, the police should be able to handle the rest. Now that that's over, I can't help but think how pitiful it all is. We never would have known a thing had we not found his journal. Carelessness is what usually leads to crimes like these being exposed. It was pretty much the same with the Najima murders. But stumbling across the answer by pure chance really makes you think. It makes my skin crawl to think of how many cases like this are left undiscovered. Me too. It's certainly disturbing. Says the lady who's okay with everyone else dying around here just so she can get a child back. Well, with the kidnapping case all wrapped up, we can focus our efforts on obtaining the right of resurrection. Yes? Indeed. I'm counting on you. Alright, let's reassess this curse situation. Right. I must admit, I never expected the police to be so on top of things. The chief inspector, Tetsuo Susumi, provided us a good wealth of information. I'm surprised he knew so much about the curse bearers. Do you think they noticed I'm one of them? I'm pretty sure Iryo didn't. The chief inspector, on the other hand, we'll have to be careful around him. But if he had suspected anything, I'm sure he would have detained us. We should stay vigilant moving forward. Agreed. Even if we steal a curse stone, you may not be able to successfully perform the rite unless you're a curse bearer yourself. Would you be okay with hanging onto the stone from now on? Of course. Just don't use it though, okay? No, she's willing to use it. She's gonna... Alright. Yeah, see? She's gonna just say exactly what he wants to hear. Just so she can get what she wants. If what we've heard is true, there are just 3 curse bears left to be discovered. There's the Whispering Canal, the Beckoning Light, and the Taiko of Sugaru left to investigate. It may benefit us to visit the places connected to these stories a few times. I see. I'm still highly suspicious of the people at Hihaku Soaps. It could be the ones pulling the strings. That Takumi Yomioka fella is probably aware of the curse bearers we're searching for. Tracking his movements may prove to be useful. You want to follow him? If we were to follow anyone, he'd be my first choice. But, damn it. Times like this really have me wishing I had more personnel. I imagine it's tough working on your own. It's the plight of running a small business. I'm always on the hunt for a skilled assistant. And then there's Nijima, who appears to be a curse bearer too. A one-sided read, I think it was. If you want to look for someone that's likely to get a whole lot of soul dregs, well, look no further. He did say he would unleash his curse on a large number of people at nightfall. If he gets the chance to, if the Chief Inspector manages to track down Michiyo, then well, there's a chance he'll manage to apprehend Nijima before he gets up to no good. But why did you tell the Chief Inspector about the safe house, if he hadn't had that lead? It was written in Iwa's memoirs. It was just a matter of time till he found out. Besides, we're talking about a massacre here. I can't just turn a blind eye. How different is it from any other curse bearers collecting soul dregs? Well, if we're talking Nijima, it could be a lot more dangerous. We'll just keep a close eye on Nijima and the cops. What about the girl from before? Ayami Tono? Do you think she could be a curse bearer? Well, there's a chance she could have gone and stolen someone else's curse stone by now. That's possible too, but... We haven't been to Midoriko Park yet. The place connected to the Taiko of Sugaru. Ah, right. That's close to where she lives. What if she was the curse bearer this entire time? She could have lied. It's possible. It would make her a brilliant actress to boot. The idea's got me itching to investigate her again. That place is rather suspicious. If only we could run into someone there. Richard? Yes? That's right. Would you mind if we make a stop on our way? We can make it quick. I apologize for the diversion, but I'd like to visit a candy store if possible. Huh? I suppose I don't mind. Are we gonna go see her now? Next up, what do we need to do to get our hands on a curse stone filled with soul dregs? Let's see. Okay, we found that one. Oh, nothing else to do but to go to the candy shop. I'll take you to the candy shop. Okay, no, I'll shut up now. Then, shall we depart? From this part on, you will be given the option to finish investigation, which will allow you to immediately end this part. From there, you can continue on to the next part. You may also come back and restart this section from the point which you left off. Candy shop! Apparently, Richard likes to visit the local candy shop in every district he visits. Oh, that's kind of quirk. I figured once you've seen one, you've seen them all. In reality, each one has its own unique displays and colors to match the locale. It kind of irks me that we stopped here simply for the sake of entertainment. But I suppose he needs time like this to relax and recenter his mind. He works so vigorously every day. I wonder if she has a crush on him. Oh, right, ma'am. Should we go for a monjiaki or something? That's sweet of you, but I'm not hungry right now. That's too bad. I haven't had great luck with this mockingbird raffle. Would you mind if I tried a few more times? Apparently, most of these are just replicas of the real deal, but even so, they're well worth the price. Some of the kids were saying they managed to snatch some real rare finds in the lottery. Go ahead, don't buy them all now. Like she's taking care of a kid. Just let me know when you want to leave, okay? Okay. Oh, look, here's one. Whoa, no way! Jeez, you made me jump. It's It's Mockingbird number 14, Falconen. This guy's a real speed demon. Oh? Is that right? It's kind of scary how you even know the exact number with just a simple glance. That's pretty cool. I like the design. There are some vending machines. You can buy canned juice for 100 yen. These days, vending machines sell a lot of things besides juice too. Well, he's up in front with the kids to participate in the raffle. It's weird seeing an adult his age enjoying himself so much at a candy store. Oh, it seems he didn't win anything. He's pounding so hard even the kids are laughing at him. Okay, I like Richard. He's what's the word for people like that? Innocent. That's it. All right, let's go ahead and finish our investigation. Question is, should we finish this? Oh, we can't even finish it right now. Okay, I guess we gotta do this one. Got a place to sue me. I love this man. Hey, Ariel. You get me some candy too? Boss, I just talked to the Sumida police. Oh, what now? They found an abandoned van in the Chiba Mountains that looked like it'd been in an accident. They couldn't lift any fingerprints from it, but they found blood splatters on the front. And guess what? The blood is a perfect match for Michiyo's. Oh, so it must be the van that hit Michiyo. You got it. It's all thanks to Yoshimi that we were able to find that out. The license plate had been removed though, and they even scraped out the vehicle identification number. It'll take a while to identify the owner. Now they're trying to figure out if the van was sighted anywhere between the scene of the crime and where it was dumped. Got it. Thanks for the report. I guess we still can't rule out the possibility that Michiyo did commit suicide. She was so young, and all the adults in her life did was push her around. And by the way, boss, we've confirmed that Michiyo died in a vehicular collision. But are we sure that it was really an accident? Good question. I was wondering the same thing. The damage done by the collision indicates that the driver was traveling at a considerable speed, but there were no brake marks to be found. Exactly, which suggests they may have been intentionally targeting Michiyo. Then what was the motive, you think? Who would have reason to kill Michiyo? The first person that comes to mind is Kamkichiro Iwa. After all, she knew about his crimes. But then, Iwa was supposed to be able to control Michiyo by intimidation alone. There's also that teacher who was taking advantage of Michiyo, Kohei Jonoichi. But to say he killed her to stop people from finding out that he was blackmailing her doesn't seem likely somehow. You're right. Though both of them have fallen prey to her curse. That's true. In that case, it's quite possible she'll also decide to exact revenge on the person who ran her over. Not just possible, she may have already done it last night, just like with Iwa. Is there anything else that could have served as a motive? That talisman, maybe? The one Yoshimi was looking for? Oh, do you think someone wanted to take it from her? Well, the talisman wasn't found on her remains, nor in her house. But doesn't a hit and run seem like too drastic a measure to go for a little talisman? Then in the end, it might have just been an unfortunate accident after all. Yeah, it looks that way. Either way, what we need now is a testimony from Michiyo herself. With a bit of luck, we may be able to ask her what happened during the crash ourselves. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around that particular development. I still have my doubts that it'll be so easy. Either way, we won't be able to do this unless Mio and Yako turn up. I'd rather have them come sooner rather than later, but I guess we just have to wait. Shall we head inside? Alright then. It's nice that we got permission to use the school as our base of operations. The principal and head teacher were a little reluctant at first, but they were convinced that I'd help the investigation. Dealing with all this must be a real headache for these guys. I should thank them again later. Alright, can we go in now? Or do I still need to talk with Ariel? Boss, I thought we were going to wait for Miyo in the school. Alright, let's go wait inside the school. I'm sure they'll be here any moment. Okay, now we... Huh, is that Michiyo? Yeah, we're really jumping back and forth quite a lot this episode. I'm not complaining. Ain't that interesting? The Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, huh? Well done, you two. That's some good info you got from that teacher. Thank you. Good job, boss. Operation Schoolgirl was a success. What do you have to name it like that? Ariel, stop making things sound weird. Anyways, let's hear what we found at Michiyo Shirashi's house. Yes, please. Yes. A man named Iwa kidnapped sacrifices for black magic? And Michiyo helped with the kidnapping? And Mr. Junichi used that to blackmail her. Based on the report and looking at the circumstances surrounding the deaths of Junichi and Iwa, if Michiyo Shirashi did it, it would make sense. Furthermore, there are signs that Michiyo Shirashi wanted someone to notice. Huh? Really? The ribbon that was left at the scene of the Kohei's death is proof of that. Miyo, I'm guessing you knew that already? Yes. Ever since this morning. But there's one piece of information I need. I think we're near her limit. So, if we get this Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, we'll be able to dispel the curse? Yes. The source of this curse is a tragic event called the Honjo incident that dates back to the Edo period. An onryoji named Simon Tsuchi Mikado is said to have recorded a way to deal with the curse. So I think there may be a way to dispel the curse. Right. I'll leave how to approach this to you, Miyo. I'll check with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as well, but please make finding the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll your top priority. Understood. But how do we go about looking for it? It's possible the descendants of Simon have inherited it, but I don't think they're aware of its existence. It'd be nice if we had a clan crest or something to go off of. Maybe we'll have to ask Paranormal Affairs. That reminds me, Miyo. Was the Western black magic used by Iwa and Ijima really just an imitation? Huh? Why are you asking me? Oh, Boss said that you knew about this sort of thing. Do you not? Well... I mean, I have some knowledge, but... How strange. I don't think I've ever told anyone that. It's okay, Miyo. No one's judging you. Right. But it still feels a little weird. So, what's your opinion on it as someone familiar with Western black magic? If I could have a look at their grimoire, I could be sure, but... Based on their methods, I'd say they imitated black magic popular around 300 years ago. It was advertised as magic anyone could use and was employed as camouflage to evade witch hunters. It's notable because they purposely require living sacrifices to make it difficult to disprove its authenticity. Wow, you know so much, I'm impressed. It totally matches with the vibe you've got going on. What do you mean by that? Don't worry, have some confidence. Right. Thanks, I guess. If that black magic is just an imitation, then we probably don't have to worry about it. I'm just glad things aren't getting even more confusing than they already are. Oh, right. About the mastermind, I had an idea. Huh? What is it? This is about the chairwoman of Haku Soaps, isn't it? You mentioned her when you were telling us about that Iwa person. Yup. Whether the goal is to restore youth or to resurrect someone, she's got her hands all over this. She has money too. It would also match Hideki Hirashi's account of a woman's voice. Evil business lady with supernatural powers. A classic setting. If only we could confirm those powers of her were actually real. We'll need to keep an eye on her. I'll tell HQ to look into her. Now then, if we're nearing the limit, I'll stop beating around the bush. Time to tell it to you straight. Yako Sakazaki. What? Me? Yes? Take out your curse stone and give it to Miyo. My curse stone? It's just been in my pocket all this time. Thanks. I'm just going to borrow it for a second. Well? Yes. There are soul dragons inside after all. What? How did this happen? I didn't do anything, I swear. You have to believe me. It's okay, we know. Yako, calm down and listen to what I'm about to tell you. But... There's no mistake that Junichi and Iwa were killed by that curse stone. But the one who committed the act is... the ghost of Michiyo Shirashi that is inside you, Yako Sakazaki. What? What? Inside me? What? What do you mean? Well, at least my idea that she's being possessed by her is true. So wait, she is dead? And not? Huh. It's okay, Yako. Please calm down and listen. You've been possessed, Yako. By Michiyo's ghost. What? It probably happened when you were offering flowers at the site of the accident. Filled with regret, her lingering ghost reacted to the presence of her old friend and entered you, Yako. No way. You mean Michiyo's ghost is inside of me? I've explained this once before, but just because you've been possessed doesn't mean that you lose control of yourself. Normally, the mind will reject such attempts and it do nothing more than affect one's mood or energy levels. But Michiyo had powerful spirit sense to begin with. And because she was your friend, your mind was open to accepting Michiyo's spirit. But for those reasons, your minds merged without any issue. It's going to be difficult to separate her from you at this point, which also means it will be difficult to guide her spirit to the afterlife. No way. We've merged? Me and Michiyo's minds are... But I don't feel different at all. I mean, I'm me, I think. That's because after she merged with you, Michiyo started to believe she was you as well. As a ghost possessing you, she's not fully conscious, only really a jumble of vague memories. Still, there are traces of her consciousness and memories as Michiyo Shirashi. You have been acting a little different from usual. You would also sometimes react when coming into contact with things with a power influence. Really? That having been said, if we don't have a proper understanding of the regrets Michiyo Shirashi had when she died and why, it would be difficult to separate her from you. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. If I carelessly provoked her ghost, it could have risked causing her to dig even deeper into your mind. Oh no. When we mentioned limits earlier, we mean that by letting things proceed like this, there's a possibility that you will join completely, making it impossible to separate her ghost from you. If that happens, you'll never be able to tell which of your thoughts belong to her and which belong to you. What? That's so scary. You mean I won't be myself anymore? Oh, but if it's Michiyo, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad? Oh, I don't know. What should I do? But... It was actually Michiyo who used the curse while I was unaware, wasn't it? Doesn't that mean her ghost has already taken over my body? Well, about that. I think that's probably the effect of the curse amplifying murder's impulses and the influence of the Feast of Shadows. While you were sleeping, the ghost's powers were boosted and strengthened by the feast, and Michiyo's consciousness surfaced and took control of your body. And that means I was the one who killed them. I cursed them both. Yako, no. You were being controlled. Right, Inspector? Yeah, that's right. It's likely she'd be recognized as not being responsible for the crime due to the possession. It's not something you can control. No need to worry about that. No, you're wrong. I wanted to kill them too. Those feelings must have come out. It's not only Michiyo's fault. I mean, when I learned that Michiyo didn't commit suicide, I wish that all the cruel adults around me would just die. I had the curse them with me, and I wanted to get revenge for Michiyo when the chance came. That's how I felt. Yako. Because Michiyo wasn't able to escape her terrible situation. It was so hard, it wouldn't be unusual for someone to take their own life. And I had this curse stone. I made Michiyo get revenge all by herself. Michiyo tried so hard to keep on living in silence, and I treated those feelings like they were worthless. Should have done it myself right away. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Michiyo. That's why I killed him. Yako. There you are. Oh, hi, Michiyo. What is up with you? You've had me worried sick since you haven't been coming to school lately. It feels like it's been forever. I'm glad you seem to be doing good. Yeah, sorry. And I'm sorry I didn't tell you why. I've always regretted it. Oh, come on, you're acting like we aren't buds. You tell me if anyone's making you sad and I'll take care of them. Thanks, Yako. Actually, I'm here because there's something I want to tell you. Really? What's the matter? You can tell me anything. Well, the truth is, I did something unforgivable to an innocent man. Saying that I was forced to and didn't have a choice doesn't undo it. I'm sorry. I feel so guilty. What? I've done so much I can't take back. All because I was weak. There's no escaping the hell that I've created for myself. I can't handle it anymore. I started thinking about killing him and dying myself. Neither of us deserve to live in this world. What? But something went wrong, and that's why I died with regrets. But thanks to you, I finished what I wanted to do. Thank you. And I'm sorry for dragging you into this. What? Wait. You don't need to apologize. It's only now that I realize. And I know how selfish it is. But I hope you remember the time we spent together as friends. And how we were able to be together at the end. Please, don't forget me. Huh? No, Michiyo, wait. Did she pass out? Well, damn. Huh? You're awake? Do you feel okay? I'm sorry I had to spring that all on you, Yako. What? Is this... Are we in the classroom? Was I dreaming? I'm sorry to rush this along while you're still gathering your feelings, but... we need to hear what Michiyo Shirashi has to say. Now. Right. And so, after considering what to do, it is true that Michiyo's consciousness has mixed with yours. That if I summon her ghost, we may be able to establish some communication. Oh, I understand. So you thought to use the spirit board again? Yep, I have a hunch. I think the spirit we called last time may have actually been Michiyo herself. Really? You think? And that her spirit has been close to you ever since then. Then, let's do it. I think we should, and I want to hear from her. Very well. I have no idea if this will work during daytime, but let's give it a try. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Do you remember how to do it? Place your finger on the 10-yen coin. Right, like this. Good. Now do as I do. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Oh, Spirit of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Please, tell us if you are there. It's here. Now, is it the spirit of Michiyo? Yaka, would you ask the spirit? Alright. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you the spirit of Michiyo Shirashi? Ah, it said yes. Don't be so sure. Some spirits like to play tricks. Can you try asking a question only Michiyo would know the answer to? A question only Michiyo would know the answer to. Let's see. Then... Oh, back to the spirit board. How much did the ribbon I bought with Michiyo cost? $490. That's right. Well, it seems we have the right spirit. Okay. Can I have you ask her a question? Okay. Well, what do you want me to ask her? I want you to ask about the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout and the location of the talisman as well. Okay. Hello, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please tell me the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout. Please. Terrible things will happen if he isn't captured soon. I'm sure it's painful to try and remember, but you're the only one who can help us, Michiyo. Please. It moved. This is an address. She's given us the address. Amazing. Thank you, Michiyo. Okay, I have the address. Thank you. Alright, Ariel. Get a move on and check out that address. Yes, sir. I'll contact HQ in order to simultaneous house search and sweep of the area. I just hope the information is accurate. I know it is. Now where's that talisman? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you know where the talisman that you had is? She does know. I wonder if we can find a way to narrow it down. I'll try asking. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did you carry around the talisman with you at all times? So she did carry it with her. Then, did you have it with you when you had your accident? Huh? She had it with her. But there was nothing resembling a talisman in the articles left behind at the scene. So that means someone took it with them and ran off with it before the scene was investigated. But who would do that? This would mean someone knew Michiyo had died before the police did. The person who discovered the report and it was the caretaker of the apartment building next door. Should we check on with them? Let's see. The other possibility I can think of is the perpetrator of the hit and run? But it was a hit and run. Wouldn't they have run away? It might be possible they came back, driven by fear or something else. Even so, they didn't report it and went through her belongings. But to only take the talisman seems hard to believe. Unless they were after the talisman from the very beginning. How likely is that? If the talisman really is so special? Michiyo mentioned the same thing, but to run someone over just to take something from them. It's possible they just picked up the talisman after hitting her for no particular reason. Either way, if it really was a hit and run, and I hope to get caught. It's possible she remembers something after seeing that picture of the car. Then, shall we try asking? I'll try. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you know who was behind the hit and run? Yeah, it's that guy with glasses, I'm pretty sure. She says she knows. That's a relief. If she hadn't known. Huh? In order for Michiyo's spirit to find peace, we need as much detailed information about what happened as possible. We can't send her off to the afterlife if we don't know what happened when she died. This isn't like a forced exorcism. Huh? So that's what it'll take? Alright, I'll try asking. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Who was the one who ran you over? I hope she knows the name. I wonder. N-A-M-I-G. Hey. Okay. I. Namagaki? Huh? Namagaki? What? You mean Yotaro Namagaki? You two know him? We talked with him after we left the cafe. He used to be a curse bearer, right? Ah, I see. So that's why Yako had that reaction when she saw him. What? Come to think of it, that guy said he wanted to talk about Michiyo. What the hell is he planning without his curse stone? He said he'd been waiting near Ryogoku Bridge. Got it. I'll join you there once we're done. He's the bastard who killed Michiyo? Yako. There should be enough information. We can release Michiyo from her suffering now. Let's do it. Alright. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. No, Michiyo. Thank you. You helped us. You know, I'm so sorry I don't know about it at all. Your family, the kidnapping, Mr. Junoichi. So sorry. It must have been so hard. Not that I could understand, but I'm sure it was so hard. I mean, of course you would want revenge. I wanted it too. We've all done things that we wish we could take back. But I'm glad that I at least know the truth. Yako? There's so much I want to say, but that's enough. Let me just ask you one last thing. Someday, can we hang out again? Aw, that's so sweet. You mean it? Okay, it's a promise. Have you asked everything you wanted? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to guide Michiyo's spirit now. Yeah. It's time to say goodbye. Michiyo, with this, I'll finally be able to free you. Hey, Yako? Yeah? You never accepted the idea that Michiyo took her own life. I'm glad you never stopped trying to find the truth. Yeah. You're right. Even though I didn't realize just how hard things were for her. Mio? Sorry. It's just Michiyo. She was taken advantage of by so many of the adults around her. She put up with so much. I should have tried and talked with her more. I know how you feel. Thanks, Mio. It hurts thinking about all of the things I could have done. Why did this have to happen to someone so kind and hardworking? It feels like she was ill-fated to the very end. It's just too cruel. But even then, she didn't even tell me about this stuff. And she let herself worry more about revenge than living. I'm mad at her for that. Sure, I should have noticed something was wrong. But come on. What was she thinking? Seriously? I mean, seriously. Am I really that unreliable? Of course I helped you get your revenge, you idiot. I don't care how you had to change or whatever. I just wanted you to live. Yako. I'll take responsibility for what's been done. But one day, if we meet on the other side, I'm gonna have to give her a good punch. Then I'll tell her she's the real fool's possession. Or something. Then we'll hang out like always. Sounds like fun. Alright. I'm sending her off, okay? Oh, wait. Look, the coin. It moved to no all on its own. You're right. When did it do that? It seems she still has something keeping her here. Yo, Yako, do you have any idea what Michiyo wants? Me? Oh. Please, don't forget me. I think she told me that she didn't want me to forget. I see, then. Michiyo, if you can hear my voice, let your feelings that you won't ever forget her be known. Show it through an action. What? Do something that shows you won't forget. Do I need to do something? I'm confused. Do I need to move it? Okay, so again, I spent time trying to figure this out, and again, I went ahead and looked at the guide. You had to go and physically save. Apparently, that's kind of smart. That's definitely one way to never forget a memory, I guess. Thank you. Though I don't really want you to punch me. So live a long life, okay? As she still got jokes even in the afterlife. I'll see you later. Alright, well, let's go to Ryogoku Bitch and catch that bastard. Yako, are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I feel a lot better. I guess I really wasn't feeling like myself recently. It was like there was a part of me that I had no control of or something. Yeah, I think you're back to your normal self now. I'm glad there weren't any problems. I wonder if Michiyo was able to find peace. I know she did. You don't have to worry about that. It seems that her regret was not being able to tell you what was going on and growing apart from you. Well, I guess I can forgive her for that. But there's still something bothering me. Really? Yeah. I wonder what this feeling is. It's like there's a piece of her that hasn't left yet. It may be an after effect. Maybe because you gave your stone to Chief Inspector Susumi? Doubt it. Having a cursed stone shouldn't have any effect on your body. But dealing with 4 curses sounds like a lot of stress. Good work, Chief. It's almost like a completely different person all of a sudden. But are you really sure about this? Having us arrest you once this is all over? You may be able to get your case treated as just an accident. It's fine. Treat me the same as someone who used the cursed stone to kill someone. If anything, I should be thanking you for letting me go free until this is all over. So thanks, Chief. Well then, she's something, alright. I'm not sure what, but she's something. A strong woman, for one. Is that him? Namagaki? Whoa. He didn't say anything about bringing the police. Sorry, but we don't have time to care about what you have to say about us. What business do you have with this girl now that you've lost your curse stone? I'll tell you this for free. I have her curse stone already. Gotcha. This is the bastard who ran over Michiyo and drove away? If that's true, why does he... I don't have any ill intentions. I wanted to tell you that. I wanted to help if you intend to resurrect Michiyo Shirashi. That was my intention from the beginning when I received my curse stone. And that's why I took your curse stone. Man can't be too careful. Besides, what connection do you have to Michiyo Shirashi? We, met once. Like you ran over her. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Uh-huh. Met once? I see. Well, I'm sure it must have been painful for you, but... Do you think bringing back the dead will erase the fact that you hit her with your car? What? I'm sure that I have no idea what you're talking about. You kind of let yourself, you kind of expose yourself there. Alright, let me make sure there's no one else around us. Oh, look. Mockingbird number 11. So they are in other people's stories. Damn, I'm gonna have to go back and try to find all these then. Alright, let's see what Miyo has to say. We should let him take care of this. Oh wait, where y'all go? This is from her perspective. Okay. If you don't know, I'll tell you, and you'll let me ask you some questions in return. Did you just get your license recently? We found a van with bloodstains on it, you see. It's only a matter of time before we find out who the owner is. What's that supposed to mean? Why don't you tell me a little bit more about your relationship with Michiyo Shirashi? Not only that, you killed someone with your curse stone, didn't you? Stop, stay away from me. Damn it. Okay, I give up. It's all over for me. Afterwards, Yutaro Yamagaki gave his confession. He admitted that he was behind the wheel of the van that hit Michiyo Shirashi. He explained that he was speeding in order to impress the girl he had in the car with him. After hitting the schoolgirl, he drove away and planned to wash the car in secret to destroy the evidence. But he became nervous and went back to the scene of the crime at the urging of his passenger. When they returned to the scene, the female passenger went to check the victim alone while he sat panicking in the car. When she returned, she told him people were unlikely to assume a hit and run, as it looked similar to a suicide by jumping from height. Afterwards, the pair parted ways and Yutaro dumped the vehicle deep in the woods under the cover of night. The two of them decided to keep the accident a secret. The next morning, Michiyo Shirashi's body was discovered, and luckily for them, her death was ruled a suicide. However, her darkness lingered within his heart. From that day on, the schoolgirl appeared before him covered in blood, her limbs bent and broken, to spite him in his dreams every night. Even when awake, he would see a phantom of her corpse in the dark, moaning and cursing him all times. Troubled by the constant hallucinations, it was only a number of days before he suffered a nervous breakdown. He couldn't bear hiding what he'd done anymore, and planned to turn himself in, but was stopped by the passenger from the night. It was then that he first heard rumors of the rite of resurrection. He thought that if he could resurrect the schoolgirl, that it would be like if the accident never happened. And with that, the darkness enshrouding his heart could be dissipated. From then on, he searched the areas associated with the 7 mysteries of Honjo every night. And he received the curse of the Foot Washing Mansion as a result. I see. That's right. I'm not a bad man. I wanted to turn myself in. It was that girl who tempted me. Okay. Calm down and listen, son. If you don't think you've done anything wrong, what would these girls think if they saw you run over that poor girl? There's something I want to know. Do you know anything about a talisman that Michiyo should have had on her at the time of the accident? Talisman? What are you talking about? So you don't know anything. In that case, what about that woman who's with you? Can you ask her? Oh, that's right. Everything is her fault in the first place. Hey man, don't start putting your blame on someone else. You're the one who was driving, and you're the one that hit her. And it's your fault for trying to impress this girl. Don't use her as an out. Well, that may not be exactly wrong. Just riding passenger in a car involved in an involuntary vehicular manslaughter isn't a crime in and of itself. But according to your statement, she neglected her duty to seek aid and instigated you to neglect your duty to report the accident. And if she took an article from the scene, she'd also be charged with theft. Can you tell me who she is? You have no intent of hiding anything anymore, do you? Yeah, that's right. It's her fault. Do what you want with her. It's time for her to face what she's done. Her name is Yami Tono. She's an art student I met in town. What? An art student named Yami Tono? Whoa. Are you absolutely sure of that? What point would there be in lying to you now? What, do you know her or something? You may look nice, but she's rotten on the inside. I'd like to meet the parents who raised someone like that. Shut up! Is that his daughter? What's wrong, Inspector Susumi? You're drenched in sweat. No, wait. Damn it, why? How could this happen? Listen up. I'm taking this one with me down to the station for more questioning. You two go after the record of fate's Yen scroll. Got that? Okay, we will. Come with me. Whoa. Let's get going? Yeah. Okay, well, I have a feeling that might actually be his daughter. Has he ever mentioned her name in the past? Well, he might have. It's just there's been so much going on. I mean, look at how much we've accomplished. I have to start scrolling. But alright. I think this is a good stopping point for today. And we'll continue this in the next episode. And I really think we're at that very end of it. For who knows? Maybe the next one's going to be the last one, or maybe the one after that. Either way, I am pretty positive we're very near the end. Until then, you guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.